Aryan took a deep breath as he stepped onto the sprawling campus of IIT Delhi. The air was filled with a sense of possibility, and the vastness of the campus seemed to echo his own dreams. Excitement bubbled inside him, mixed with a tinge of fear. He had heard countless stories about the challenges and triumphs that awaited him here. It was a dream come true, a moment he had worked towards for years. Every late-night study session, every sacrifice had led to this point. Yet, the enormity of the institution, the sheer brilliance he sensed around him, was a little intimidating. The towering buildings and the bustling students made him realize the magnitude of what he had achieved. He clutched his bag tightly, a symbol of his hopes and aspirations, and took his first step into this new world. This bag carried not just his belongings, but his dreams and ambitions. The campus was abuzz with activity. Everywhere he looked, there were students engaged in discussions, laughter, and the hum of academic life. Seniors were welcoming newcomers, their faces full of enthusiasm. They offered guidance and shared their own experiences, making the new students feel at home. Aryan felt a surge of hope. The warmth and camaraderie of the seniors reassured him that he was not alone in this journey. He was here now, at one of the best engineering colleges in India. The IIT Delhi sign stood as a testament to his hard work and determination. He was ready to embrace the challenges and the opportunities that lay ahead. The road would be tough, but he was prepared to give it his all. Aryan found his dorm room and began unpacking. The room was small but cozy, a blank canvas for his new life. He had brought pictures from home, small reminders of his family and friends. These photos were his anchors, keeping him grounded. He missed them already, but knew they were proud of him. Their support had been his strength, and he carried their love with him. This was his chance to make them, and himself, even prouder. He was determined to excel and make the most of every opportunity. He was determined to make the most of this opportunity. As he gazed out of the window, he felt a renewed sense of purpose and readiness to face whatever came his way. The first few days were a blur of orientations, lectures, and introductions. Aryan struggled to keep up. The pace of the classes was intense, the concepts complex. He felt a knot of anxiety forming in his stomach. He had always been a bright student, but here, surrounded by equally bright minds, he felt lost. The assignments seemed daunting, the deadlines impossible. Late nights were spent poring over textbooks, trying to decipher complex formulas and theories. He missed his old routine, his family, his friends. Doubt crept into his mind, whispering insidious questions. Was he good enough to be here? Would he ever be able to catch up? The pressure was immense. Aryan felt himself withdrawing, the initial excitement replaced by a sense of isolation. He longed for a friendly face, a guiding hand. One evening, as Aryan sat slumped over his books, a senior named Rahul stopped by his room. Rahul was a final-year student, known for his friendly demeanor and academic brilliance. He had heard about Aryan from other students and decided to reach out.
It's all right to feel overwhelmed. We've all been there.
He shared his own experiences, the initial struggles, and how he had overcome them. He emphasized the importance of seeking help, of not being afraid to ask questions. Rahul became Aryan's mentor, his guide through the labyrinthine corridors of IIT. He helped Aryan with his studies, explaining complex concepts in a way that he could understand. He introduced Aryan to other students, encouraging him to form study groups. Rahul's advice proved invaluable. He had a knack for breaking down complex topics into simpler, more digestible parts. Aryan joined a study group with a few other students from his class. They would meet regularly, discussing assignments, clarifying doubts, and sharing resources. They spent hours helping each other understand difficult concepts, often staying late into the night.
We're all in this together. It's not just you. We all have our struggles.
What surprised Arian was that he wasn't alone in his struggles. He found comfort in knowing that others were going through the same challenges. Others in his group were facing similar challenges. Sharing their difficulties and their triumphs created a bond that went beyond academics. This fostered a sense of camaraderie and mutual support. They learned from each other, each member bringing their unique strengths to the table. Their collective knowledge proved greater than the sum of their individual parts, making them more effective learners.
It's amazing how much we can achieve when we work together, isn't it? The synergy is incredible.
The study group became a source of support and encouragement for Arian. It was a safe space where he could express his concerns. It wasn't just about academics. It was about friendship, about building lasting relationships. It was about knowing that he had people he could rely on, people who genuinely cared about his success. It was about realizing that everyone, even the brightest minds, faced challenges, and that it was okay to struggle. And most importantly, it was okay to ask for help. The power of study groups lies in their ability to bring people together, to learn and grow collectively. Rahul also stressed the importance of balance.
IIT is not just about academics, he told Aryan. It's about holistic development. Don't forget to pursue your passions, to have fun.
Aryan took Rahul's advice to heart. He joined the college badminton team, a sport he had always enjoyed. The physical activity helped him de-stress, and the camaraderie with his teammates brought a welcome change from the intensity of his studies. He also rediscovered his love for music. He would spend hours in the music room, losing himself in the melodies of his guitar. Music became his escape, his way to unwind and recharge. The weeks flew by in a flurry of lectures, assignments, and study sessions. Before Aryan knew it, the midterms were upon him. He had been studying diligently, both independently and with his study group. He felt a surge of nervous energy as he entered the examination hall. The exams were challenging, testing his understanding of the subjects to the limit. But this time, there was a difference. Aryan felt more confident, more prepared. He tackled each question with a calm focus, drawing on the knowledge he had gained through hard work and collaboration. When the results were announced, Aryan was overjoyed. He had done exceptionally well, exceeding even his own expectations. His hard work had paid off. It was a moment of triumph, a testament to his resilience and determination. Despite his success, the shadow of self-doubt lingered. Aryan couldn't shake off the feeling that he was an imposter, that his achievements were a fluke.
I worried that I wouldn't be able to maintain my performance, that I would falter and fall behind.
He would often find himself comparing himself to others, focusing on their strengths and his perceived weaknesses. He would berate himself for every small mistake, every concept he didn't grasp immediately. These negative thoughts chipped away at his confidence, threatening to undermine his progress.
I knew I had to find a way to silence these doubts, to believe in myself and my abilities. I confided in Rahul about my anxieties.
Rahul listened patiently, his expression understanding.
Self-doubt is a part of the journey. It's how you deal with it that defines you.
Rahul reminded Aryan of how far he had come, of the challenges he had overcome. He encouraged Aryan to focus on his strengths, to celebrate his achievements, no matter how small they seemed. He taught him the importance of self-compassion, of being kind to himself.
I took Rahul's words to heart. I started practicing gratitude, focusing on the positive aspects of my life. I reminded myself of my goals, of the reasons why I had chosen this path.
He learned to silence the negative self-talk, to replace it with affirmations of belief and self-worth. As Aryan grew in confidence, he felt a desire to give back. He remembered how lost and alone he had felt in those initial days, and he wanted to ensure that no one else felt that way.
I started mentoring junior students, guiding them through their own challenges. I shared my experiences, my struggles, and my triumphs, hoping to inspire them to persevere.
He taught them the importance of hard work, collaboration, and self-belief. Aryan found immense satisfaction in helping others. It gave him a sense of purpose, a feeling that he was making a difference.
I realized that true success wasn't just about personal achievements, but about empowering others to achieve their own.
As his first year at IIT drew to a close, Arian looked back with a sense of accomplishment. He had come a long way from the nervous freshman who had first set foot on campus. It had been a year of immense learning, both academically and personally. The late-night study sessions, the intense classroom debates, and the endless hours in the library had all contributed to his growth.
I had faced my fears, overcome challenges, and pushed my limits beyond what I thought was possible, and emerged stronger and more confident. Each obstacle had been a stepping stone, each failure a lesson learned.
He had realized that the journey was just as important as the destination. The experiences, the friendships, and the lessons learned were invaluable. It was about embracing the challenges, learning from the setbacks, and growing through each experience, and never giving up on his dreams. The determination to keep moving forward, no matter the odds, had become his mantra.
I discovered the power of collaboration, the importance of balance, and the joy of shared success, and the transformative nature of self-belief. Believing in myself had unlocked doors I never knew existed.
Arian was no longer the scared and uncertain boy who had first stepped onto the IIT campus. He had grown into a confident young man. He was ready to take on the world, armed with knowledge, resilience, and an unwavering belief in himself. The future was his to shape. His journey from doubt to triumph was a testament to the indomitable spirit that resided within him, a spirit that would guide him towards a future filled with possibilities. The horizon was bright, and Arian was prepared to seize every opportunity that came his way.